We're at REIT Week 2010 in Chicago with Amos Rogers, Senior Portfolio Manager for the Tuckerman Group. Amos, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
So how much gravitation have you seen between public and private strategies in the investment world right now?
Well, we've seen a lot of activity probably beginning about the middle of last year. I think investors are sensing the downturn in the market as an opportunity to move into the space, to increase their allocation, or in large part to make new allocations. And this is broad-based. The other thing that we're starting to see is some interest from investors who have traditionally been heavy direct real estate investors, taking another look at the public markets, primarily driven by concerns over liquidity.
Now, we've seen REITs really sort of bounce back recently, and people are getting very excited about that. Do you have any concerns that they may be a little overheated in the market right now?
Well, I think the entire market does. From March of 2009 through, say, March of 2010, we've seen the market, rebound in excess of 100%, and that's large by anybody's measure. I think the thing that people and I think the market is reflecting that. We've seen the market pull back some. I think what people are really looking at is what are the underlying numbers, where are the revenue numbers, what are the metrics we're looking at, and remembering that while the prices are up, we're really running off of very low revenue and income numbers, which people expect to increase. So we're sort of at trough earnings, and I think that gives people a little bit more comfort.
Now, with all that considered, do you expect to see a lot of M&A activity in the near future within the REIT sector?
I think we will see some. I think it will be more migration from the private market into the public market, given the access to capital that public companies have had. I think the sheer volume of property in the private market that tends to be locked up and is going to look for new capital. And I think there's enough capital in the market that's going to be receptive to new public offerings. So I think we will see an increase over time.
Now, regardless of M&As, do you see any specific sectors within the REIT market that are on a high right now?
Well, certainly the early recovery sectors, such as apartments or hotels, whose leases are of short duration. So they're going to be able to take advantage of an improvement in fundamentals more quickly than some of the sectors with longer lease terms. So I think we're seeing some activity there, and I think we like that. We're also we like the storage space. We think that with activity, with transition in the marketplace, that will recover. And of course, the regional mall fundamentals seem to be holding up pretty well.
Amos, thanks so much for taking some time to join us.
My pleasure.
Check out REIT.com.